Hi guys, welcome to Family Create. So I have finally received a case for my Z Fold 3 which I ordered early September. It's from a website called Ebashop cases and the company I think is based in Germany. Ever since I've had the phone, I've been searching for an alternative case that houses the S Pen. Up to now I've been using this Samsung manufactured case which came as part of the pre-order package, mainly because it houses the S Pen. But my experience hasn't been great, so let me show you why. So basically it's quite bulky and restricts single hand use, and it's quite flimsy. The flap keeps on falling off because the S Pen is quite heavy and that triggers the phone on and off quite often. Also, I can't conveniently access the cover screen because of the flap, and even if I fold it back it becomes much more bulkier. So I had to find a case that houses the S Pen and gives constant access to the cover screen. Let's unbox the new case. So here's the case. So here's the case. It's a nice green, and this is the top portion, the front cover of the case. Let's move on to the most interesting part of the case. So here's the bottom part of the case. We have the camera cutout here, microphone holes here, USB-C charger cutout here, another microphone cutout here, and then we have the power button and volume up and down button cutout here. The inside feels really nice and smooth, almost silky. And then here it is, the S Pen holder we've got here. It feels kind of silky and elasticy, almost like rubbery and very light. And the stitching here is immaculate, very well stitched. And here the feeling is textured just like on the S Pen holder, and this part feels almost like leathery. I really like the design of this case, especially the cutout here. As you can see, they've used a raised frame around the cutout, and you can see the indentation or the cutout here, and this is the cutout for the camera's microphone, so the finer details are there as well, which is really good. And then again, all the way around, the same material they've used for the frame, so it's coordinated really nicely. And you can see the top portion of the case has adhesive, but the bottom part doesn't have any adhesive. It's the lip that holds the case with the phone. Okay, so let's try the S Pen now and see how well it fits. It's actually very elasticated, as you can see. Fits in very nicely. And if I lift it up, you can see the elasticity, and then pull it out. It's quite firm, goes in very firmly. Although the case feels very light, it seems very durable, and the main purpose is to protect the phone. So let's try the phone on and see how it feels. Actually feels really good. On the top part you can see there's cutout for the microphone and speakers, and then at the bottom as well cutout for the speakers, and there's adhesive there to stick it on, but I'm not going to stick it on as I want to keep the option of changing cases. If I find another one that I like, I may order it, so I want to have the option of changing. And it's actually quite firm, so even if I don't put the adhesive on, it will still stay on. So let's open and see. Looks very nice. It doesn't feel bulky. The cutouts are done really nicely, and it's a great solution for the S Pen holder. So in terms of single hand use, you can initiate single hand use quite easily. It doesn't feel so bulky here anymore. There's no flapping about. Still feels light compared to the other Samsung manufactured case, and the color is quite nice. My phone is green, and this is one of the reasons why I went for the green. It's not the green as the phone, but it still is a nice green. The only thing is the hinge is exposed, so I guess I'll have to be quite careful. So if you're doing some work on or viewing or just reading, you've got the S Pen support and gives that tilted look. But should you wish to have it flat, you could just take the S Pen off and then leave it flat. And just to mention, it doesn't completely go flat because of the material. It has a slight tilt to it, but it's not much because as you can see, the material is very light and thin. So if you press it down, it's just that little bit of the material that stays up a bit. So it's almost flat, just a tiny bit of material there that holds it up. Opening and closing, I think, it's become easier because of the case, and also the texture on the back is actually quite nice, and that's what makes it grippy. It's not slippery. And also the camera, as you can see, the camera is inside the cutout slot, so it's not bumpy. If you put your phone down, it's actually protecting the camera. The camera won't be touching the surface. Overall, I'm happy with the case, and the phone feels small in my hand again, and light. It provides good coverage and protection for the phone. The only part, I guess, is the hinge that it doesn't cover, so I'll always have to be careful with that. When I put it down flat, the downside is it's not going to be completely flat anymore because of the S Pen material at the back, but it's very minimal, so it's not so bad. I can cope with that because of the fact that it's not so bulky like the original Samsung case, and it's much more lighter and easier to handle and initiate single-hand use as well. And I've got an alternative S Pen solution as well, so I'm really happy. What I will do is use it for a while and then maybe do an update. Also, if anyone interested, I'll leave a link in the description box. Just to mention that this is not a sponsored video, it's my personal thoughts and impressions. Like myself, I know many Fold3 users are looking for an alternative solution to housing the S Pen, so I hope this video helped. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe for more Z Fold videos. Until next time, do take care. Bye bye.